The thing about disclosure, we do it on the federal level in great detail, and I know on the state level, until about a few years ago, it wasn't as detailed as it is now, and you have just found the reason why. Lots of times people want to know what folks are about,
right?
Where they invest, where their money's at, and my belief is always you disclose it all, and voters make the call at the end of the day. But this will be interesting. Now, my understanding is too they're planning some legislative hearings, and I'm sure that will somehow creep into the discussion, is my guess.
Right. I mean, to me, it just it's.
So you guys are revved up this morning.
A little revved up this morning,
bit.
And only because
Monday.
if it was anybody else that kept their mouth shut and didn't make such a big deal out of an opposing business venture that went against BP, we'd probably leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But to me, it just takes a lot of the wind out of his sails of his leading the charge against TransCanada. It's like, wait a minute, dude.
Well, are you going to call him up? Are you going to get him on?
Oh, yeah.
Knowing you guys, you probably already have him in the queue.
Yeah. Whether he'll talk to us or not, that's a whole other story. Yeah. Do you own $3,000 or 3,000 shares of any particular oil or gas company that we should be on the lookout for?
No. I'll tell you one thing I did last year. All disclosure, because it's all public. I used to own some TransCanada, and I got rid of it. Because I knew this issue could become an issue during my time in the office. And I thought, if I win the election, this was last year, if I win, I don't want that hanging over me.
Sure.
And be able to, even though it paid a very good dividend, I have to tell you that, to be very frank with you, but it actually was owned by my wife.
Well, good for you. Hello, Alaska. It's 8:48, 12 from 9. You're listening to the Bob Marks Show. We are Alaska's morning show. Look it up. It's true. Our attempts to reach Representative Jay Ramras were incredibly unsuccessful. We called his home number. He doesn't even have an answering machine.
No.
Voicemail, no nothing. Just rang and rang and rang. So then we called Pikes, and it rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang there. It's like, they must be kicking some ass.
Well, either that or they closed.
They don't until noon. So we can't chat with the man because we would love to, but we can't even leave a message. It's lame. So anyway, if you know how to get hold of Jay, would you call him and tell him to call us? We'll chat, dialogue it out. All right.